For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. This is the type of early season game you look forward to. An opportunity
I'm only in one league.
to make a statement
One
in
league.
a top 10 showdown. As we see the number 7 team in the country,
The only league in that.
taking on the second
Hey, I be trying to hoop too.
the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, David Polligan, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's
I
time
do
to get it
Bucks
going.
too.
Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
What?
Here comes the offense on first down. Give to the running back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit. And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give on the inside. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. Arizona in a hurry. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve his field position.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. On target. That play will
What'd you
make
say?
the highlight reel, except in the coaches' meeting.
Man, I threw a pick inside the fucking
top.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job.
Really, I ain't want to run that play back. I hit the wrong play. I should have just been patient. Took the play that I wanted. His corner didn't move, though, so I just thought to throw.
They'll try to get it through the air. Right down the middle. Complete downfield.
Yeah, this nigga just threw it in hella traffic, and it was a bad ball. I know it.
Man, I love on third down.
Man, he do. That's why it be kind of low-key difficult playing because he don't do nothing traditional.
I can run an angle route,
This
and I
nigga
can
throws
have
some with
success
a
because my
poise
quarterback
read.
knows exactly when he's going to break, and that defense is not going to beat my running back.
Fights off a defender.
Oh,
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made after the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. He'll pull it on the read. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
They'll run it. It's Kane. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked down.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Touchdown, Orange. And they jump on top.
And what a nice start for this offense.
Justin, shut up. Did you see the first drive? It's a good matching drive. He ran one option, but maybe turned first out. First option, he lost 3.
Makes it 7-0.
Dude talking about he tearing me up with these options. Nigga ran one read option.
With a 3-yard scoring toss. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchdown.
Really had a touchdown in the scene. I threw it kind of bad. I had to catch it and get tackled.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to go up top on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Syracuse 7, Arizona 0.
2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Motion from the offense. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Wildcats in the hurry-up.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
And the
Wildcats
getting set on 1st and 10.
Yeah. Nah, his time and stability is at all.
They pick up
time stability is crazy, Trey.
What I love the running back here, running into the blitz. He saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. He's got it on the run. And he cruises his way to the house.
6 for 7, 6 for 7, 96 yards. I'm doing my thing with touchdown. Just fucking through a pig. Hey, when I be efficient at my one fuck up, make me pay.
These guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver.
I gotta get a freshman kicker this year. This nigga can't get it to the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take off.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He wants to throw. And that ball
Swiss stick guy, stop playing with me, Bakes.
On the return. Running inside the 20. Oh, he was hoping for the pick 6.
I knew he was going. I really thought it was going to be the comeback for
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his 1st interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This could be a real turning point in the game.
I know, it's the D end.
And now a chance to break the tie.
Nah, he really a backer though. He really a backer. I could have wiggled him, but he my run stopping backer. He ain't my pass coverage, boy.
Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll go with a direct snap. And stampeding through the defense. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Wildcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this round.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Thrust that arm out. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Looking to move it through the air. Finds a spot in the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover.
Good job, boys. You've been Leary and CFB.
Yeah, Bruce playing Larry in the lead. I'm over here just...
They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Let's run a quick gentleman's one-on-one.
Oh, you got a guard too, we can.
Yeah, and this is the Andy. I'll tell you about.
You said the Anthony Edwards did?
He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. He makes a catch. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles. He can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
To throw, it's Wong. They're bringing heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36.
I slowed my jumper down.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand.
I moved that.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. The back goes in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half. We stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he takes this from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going up top on first down. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback checking off. Trying to find his man on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL is real. So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. And back to the air on second down. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The have the ball back and ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Syracuse right back at it. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
What you say, Bakes?
Day one of training camp, run your base run.
I said, what you say?
You need a few yards, you run these plays.
I'm trying
you need
out
a
this
first
new
down, you run these plays, you rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, they're not pretty,
Yeah.
but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need
But
it.
at the same time,
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Keeps the legs moving. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Oh, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Wide out in motion.
Do you have interior defense?
Quick pass on the fly motion. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run it.
Got it. Touchdown, Wildcats. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-way drive.
Jalen Suggs was cool, but I've seen other people.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. From the gun. He's going for the big play. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. How about that last big play? You're backed up, and now you've got it 1st and 10 from the 46. He's going to pass.
Do you like Jordan Poole's
coming after
shot?
him. Blasted as he lets it go. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And the return man just kept finding alleys to run in, and he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I don't like
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great job on the defense. Everybody firing on the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football. No one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hit the wrong button at it.
But when you get to the 3-point line, it changes a little bit. Right here.
Yeah, Pools is nice. You can move up out of it too.
Yeah, if you move to the left.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Strong running there. Going to pick up 7 yards on the play, but they still have a 4th and 3.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Makes the catch past the sticks. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. First down to start the drive after the break.
All right, one more thing, and then we can run it back.
from the red zone, looking for a space. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Offense gets set for second down.
No, KJ.
He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Taking it the other way. What a defensive play to stop the
Hey, they're trying to get so wide open and just do a pick and his again.
Go up near midfield.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
They're supposed to go the other way again.
Right back at it. To the air, it's Wong. Got his man. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to 44. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
My shot slow, big
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Trying to impose their will with the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Cuse. The AT unit on the field. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Ready.
Yeah. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
No, he just flat ran over it. They'll mark it down, and that'll be enough for an Arizona first down.
got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. Off the play fake. Still on his feet, but he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's complete. He'll work his way down to the 28.
It's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance, and I mean you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You've got to work the perimeter to both sides. You've got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle, and they did right there.
Damn.
To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
The give to the back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one it was going to be a physical game. Guys are going to have to be great at the point of attack and get off blocks and make tackles. They couldn't stop the offense from picking up that 1st down on that one play.
Wide receiver shows motion. Might as well give it to him again. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. All knotted up. Is free football in the forecast, or can this offense win it here? He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Arizona. And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Getting some heat. That's reeled in. It's Cantrell. Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll throw it on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. After making the pick, he took it.
That nigga GG ain't fuck with me.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late.
28-21. I just picked him off though in his last play. The last attempt to come back.
Ends up in the hands of the D.
Should have been worse, but I'll take the dub.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
That's it.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence. It's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Oh, wow.
That's the Jordan.